Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Divine Destiny Guide. I'm back with another reading for you, for us. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time, I welcome you. Thank you for clicking on to this video. I believe that it was meant for you to see this message, and I hope that it resonates with you. You're encouraged, and you will hit the subscribe button. You'll become a part of the tribe here. It will be nice to have you on board as well. Please give these videos a thumbs up so that others can get the message as well, so that they will be inspired and encouraged. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I really, truly am happy and blessed to have you in my life. Thank you for those of you who have left comments. Thank you for those of you who are donating to the channel, whether it's energetically, monetarily, just leaving a comment, a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. So, Scorpio, we're gonna see what Spirit has for us. What Spirit wants to say to us. Okay. The first card, wow, manifestation. Manifestation. This is like the magician. So this is the power that Spirit is saying that you have at this time. You know, some of you have to be careful how you're manifesting at this time, because you have the power. Remember, the power of life and death, it's in your tongue. So Spirit is saying here, showers of blessings are yours. You are a rain maker, master manifester, shape shifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and your heart. Spirit is saying, yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with Spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the ashe of your divine or your desire. You are magnetic, and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. Spirit wants you to know that divine blessings flow to me so easily. So this is like an affirmation or declaration that you should be making, that divine blessings flow to me so easily. You are a manifester, a rainmaker, a shapeshifter, Scorpio. Spirit is saying you have the power of life and death. It's in your tongue. You can make it rain. You are the rainmaker. So for those of you who are not taking the opportunity of knowing how powerful you are, this is a reminder from Spirit, from God, that you have more power than you think. And what we think about, remember, we bring about. So if you spend most of your time thinking about the negative, thinking about, you know, just things that do not serve you, then that is what you're actually putting out there in the atmosphere, and that is what you're manifesting as well. So we need to be very careful at this time. You're very much pregnant with potential, and Spirit wants you, you know, to ask, to knock, and the door will be open unto you. We have not because we ask not. And the thing about it is that with faith and asking, you don't see it, but you believe it. You don't see it, but you receive it. That it's already done. It's already done. This is the power you have to make it rain. Make it rain. That's beautiful. And at the back of the deck, it's soul forgiveness. Who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. So this is you gifting yourself with the gift of forgiveness. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, the hurt, the grief, the rage and despair. Take time with your heart, Spirit is saying. Forgiveness is a higher vibration, frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. And as an affirmation, Spirit wants you to say, I forgive and free myself. I forgive and free others. See, this may be the dark cloud that is blocking our judgment. This may be the cloud that is blocking us from stepping into our calling, our purpose. This is number 28. 2 plus 8, that is the number 10. Look at that. Endings bring new beginnings. So Spirit wants you to release, to forgive the past. I look at this picture, beautiful feminine sitting there, and there you have the two babies. One is crying and the other one is looking, she doesn't even care. What is it? Is this, whether you're male or female, could it be that you are hurt by your partner, your ex, your children's father, your children's mother, that you're neglecting to care for, to honor, even though around you is so beautiful? You're not embracing the beauty that's around you because unforgiveness has clouded your judgment. Spirit is saying forgiveness does not include reconciliation. So you don't have to wait on somebody to call you and say, please forgive me. If you forgive somebody, you don't have to hang out with them for Christmas or Thanksgiving or at the 4th of July event. You can still forgive people, release them, and love them from a distance. Spirit is saying forgiveness is a gift from you to you. So whomever in the past or recently, who hurt us, or, we're living this life and we're always going to meet people at different stages and levels in our life who are going to whether trigger us purposely, intentionally, or unintentionally, hurt our feelings. Hurt people. If you're driving, somebody's gonna cut you off. You could be going into a building behind somebody and they'll let the door go in your face instead of holding it for you. You have to forgive these people. You can't allow somebody who you don't know, whether you know them or not, to control the thermostat on your inside, to say whether you're happy or whether you're sad. And in order for us to get to that place where we are free to manifest, where we are free to love, because that's what unforgiveness does. It fills us up with resentment. So we are bitter. We don't trust people. Wow. Wow. Surrender. I said surrender. Isn't this something? Soul forgiveness. She has the 2 children there. And here, surrender. 1 child there with her. Spirit wants you to give, release whatever this thing is, this burden. 44. Some of you could be 44. 44 could mean something to some of you. 4 plus 4 is 8. When I think about the number 8, I see the infinity sign. That's abundance. That is what comes into our life when we choose to forgive, when we choose to release. And this is why no wonder people will try to hurt us, because they know, and the enemy knows, what will come when we are in pain, how we're holding ourselves back. Surrender. Spirit says, let it all go. Say aloud now, I surrender. Those words cast a spell. Breathe them in. I surrender. Release control. Stop bonding around struggle. Hand the keys to the divine. Allow Spirit to carry you and fill in the gaps. You don't have to figure it all out. God, Goddess, has your back. Have faith in where you are at this moment. Spirit wants you to believe that everything you need to know will find you at the perfect time. Release the need to control. Remember, unforgiveness, when you choose not to forgive somebody, it is you drinking the poison, hoping that that person will die. Now that is ludicrous. That is crazy. Because of course you are the one who is going to die. On this side of life, it's very short. I'm sure you realize that. This is the 3rd month in the year already. We just, rung in January 1st. Time is speeding up. You don't have time to allow people to cramp your style, to leave you in a paralyzed state because they choose not to be with you. They choose to gossip about you. That's their problem. It's not yours. You have your life to live. Don't allow anyone to hold you back. Spirit wants you to release this. And as soon as you release all the toxins, the toxic relationship and people, and forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. I've said it before, if we escape these toxic people with our life, oh my goodness, that's more than enough to be grateful for. For the fact that we got away from the traps that the enemy set for us, that's enough to light the fire underneath us, that I am unstoppable. I refuse to play it safe. Now I'm wiser, I'm smarter, I'm stronger. All of this lesson is just a blessing. There is no mistake. These are just lessons, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers, my sisters, these are only lessons that are supposed to push us into a higher dimension, not to let us be stuck in negative energy just like them. We learn and we move on. Every class is challenging. That's life. That's life. That's people. That's places. That's relationships. We learn from, we should learn from anybody, everybody that come into our life. And we don't allow that to hold us back. Yes, be sad. Like it says, forgiveness, everybody have their own time. But have some moment where enough is enough. Cry your last tears. Stop laying there in self-pity. I surrender. These words cast a spell. These words will help to change the direction of your future. Remember, if you put out negative, it will manifest. So why not try positive things? Clearly what you have been doing, what we have been doing, if it's not working, let's try something different. Because the whole idea is that everything that we've been through, we're not supposed to be bitter, we're supposed to be better. They're not supposed to make us dull at the back of the deck. We're supposed to shine. We're supposed to stand out. I mean, because that's the biggest defeat for the enemy, is that what doesn't kill us make us stronger. We're meant to shine. Spirit says to speak up. Speak up. What is your truth? Stand in your power. Speak up. Some of you are meant to be speakers, motivators, YouTubers. You're supposed to have some platform where you're encouraging other people based on your testimony, based on the things that you have gone through. This is why I'm telling you, what you've been through, that is the pain that is going to become your purpose. Your purpose is the things, are the things that irritates us. But if we allow that thing, those things that hurt us to cripple us, we will never step into our purpose, because we're supposed to walk out of those traps. Speak up. Speak life into your dead situation right now. Manifest. Speak out. Spirit is saying, speak out to say, I surrender. Speak out to say, I forgive myself and I forgive others. And let it go and move on. Move on to where you can be in situations that give and receive you freely. Some of you, some of us, we have been in toxic relationships where you have been the giver. You have been the giver, and Spirit now wants you to receive. It's gonna have people who come into your life who are gonna bless you, encourage you, pour into people. People are gonna pour into you the same way that you have poured into them, because you poured into people in the past and they don't pour into you. 2 cards came out. In front is Atit, which is worthiness. In the back is Jumbi the mask. Yes, people are gonna come into your life to pour into you because you are worthy. You are worthy. Some of you right now, you're standing in your power. You know, this is somebody who reminds me of the 9 of Cups or the 9 of Pentacles. You're standing in your power. You can fill your own cups. You can pour from yourself. This is how you end up pouring when you forgive people. When you release toxic people who were not doing anything for you because you were always giving. Now you start pouring back into yourself. All that love. Now you're knowing your worth. This is what I'm saying. The relationships, the connections that we've gone through, it was not a mistake. Some of us need to learn those lessons. Some of us keep learning the lessons because we don't know our worth, whether you're masculine or feminine. We don't know our worth. And Spirit is saying you are worthy to have people come into your life who will treat you good, who will be fair. You are worthy to love yourself unconditionally. Stop going to people to affirm you. You have everything within you. Because you have been dealing with people who have been wearing masks. People who are false. You know, it's like they have a different mask for every day. Some of you, Spirit is saying you're wearing a false mask. Some of you, you don't know your worth. Some of you, you know what you deserve, but you're dumbing down yourself. You're allowing people to play with your emotions, to play with your feelings. Even though you know these people don't mean you any good, but you're entertaining them. Some of you, some of us, Spirit is saying, take the mask off. Look at your situation. It's not changing because you're false. You may fool some people sometime, but you can't fool everybody all the time. Some of you, you're just fooling yourself. Because on the outside, you may appear one way, but on the inside, you are bitter. You are bitter because somebody disappointed you. Somebody let you down. You have unforgiveness. Spirit is saying, remove the mask. At the back of the deck, celestial alignment. Align with Spirit. Get into the flow. Because see, when you surrender it all, I don't care what you have gone through, what you're going through right now, what your needs are. Spirit will take care of all of your needs. Your source is God, not man. Surrender. Spirit wants you to live out loud. Yes. When you surrender, release, then you come into your true self. Like I showed you the card before, Spirit wants us to shine. That is what we're meant to do. That's what we're meant to do. To come into our true self. To come into our power. To come into our calling. Stop settling for people, places, and things that no longer serve us. Some of you, for years, you're carrying grudge, anger. Spirit is saying, surrender. Release it. It's time to release so you can live. It's time to release so you can live. You're clogged up. On the outside, you may look the part, but God knows your heart. On the inside, you're not there yet. There is work to be done. Yes, you are creative. Spirit wants you to step into this abundance. You see, manifestation, speak up, creativity. In the beginning, God created. So that means If we are created in the image of God, that means we are creative as well. There are so many things that you can do, so much potential, so much gift that so many of you, of us, have inside of us. Untapped potential. Spirit is saying, don't die with your gift inside of you, because you're choosing to go out the easy way. Wow, giving and receiving came back out. You need to be balanced, in a balanced partnership. Be balanced, whether with your masculine or your feminine side. If you give too much, it's like you're a martyr. You need to learn to receive so you can step, even if you're a masculine. You know, you need to step in, balance your masculine and your feminine, so you learn to receive as well. When you're in your feminine energy, you're also very intuitive. So Spirit wants us to be balanced. Be brave. When you surrender, you're able to live out loud. You're brave, I'm telling you. When you go through some things and your enemies look at you later on, you should be unrecognizable. Their jaws are gonna drop and touch the floor, the ground. Because you overcome. You overcame all the traps, the hurdles that they set for you. You're breaking glass ceilings. Oh wow. There's a fire that they lit within you, underneath you. Now you know how people look. It is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. 4 + 1 = 5 is change. Change, surrender. Spirit is saying it's safe to let go now. Let go of the pain, the hurt, the anger, the unforgiveness, the bitterness, the jealousy, the envy. It's not working. It's not serving you. You're surrounded by love. Look at this pure light. You're surrendered by love. It's safe. Try something else. What you've been doing is not working. Spirit says you are the rainmaker. Spirit says trust in your new path and all will work out for you. This is something new. 4 + 3 = 7, 2023. This has the potential to manifest this year for a lot of you. Trust in your new path. Yes, when you release unforgiveness, this is a new journey, because now you are free. You're lighter. It's like I can't put into words how that feels. Maybe way in the past I would hold on to grudges and things that people do to me. Now I'm so eager to release people, to forgive them. I leave them to the divine. Let God handle. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. I will repay. Sometimes when people try to upset me, I just smile. That upsets them. Because what they intended for, it's not accomplished. Walk in your new journey. It is essential to stay on your own path. I'm telling you, this is your life, your path. At the end of the day, it's you alone. You will have to give an account of how you spent your time. It is important to stay on your own path. Stay in your own lane. Don't compare yourself to other people. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the outside. Nobody's life is perfect. You see that one picture of that person who took a picture and posted, you know, maybe that's the one time in a long time that they get to dress up, and you're there looking at them wishing you had their life. You don't know what life they're living. Live your own life. Stay in your lane. Keep your head down. Mind and pay attention to the business that's paying your bills. And when you focus on yourself, nothing the enemy does can trip you up, because you're not even listening for when karma is gonna hit them. No, you have your own life to live. You have your own life to live. This is beautiful. Why is it safe to let go, Spirit? Why is it safe to let go? Too many cards. Well, 2 fell out. I'll take them. Spirit says to embrace the dark. Shine your own true light upon this earth. Yes. Shine your own light. That's what you're here for. Life would be boring if we didn't have lessons. But it's how you handle those challenges. That's what's important. All is at your fingertips. What has been created by one can be had by all. Yes. 3 + 2 again is 5.